I just gave you guys everything I had. You saw exactly what I was using. You saw the pole. And also I want to mention to you, if you need a boat, if you need a two-man boat, I can sell you the battery, I can sell you the motor, the anchor, 2 seats, everything. I can sell it to you used, or I can sell it to you brand new. So you'll have everything you need. Look, and you know, you guys saw the rods. Okay, you saw the example at the front of the video, the rods. These are the rods that you guys just sat right there in the comforts of your own home, and you're getting ready to watch me do this, guys. Matter of fact, hold on, look. Look. Look at that. You guys see that? Listen, the crappie are biting. They're biting, okay? So all you got to do is get out there, and if you want to catch your share, but listen, on the sofa, with the remote in your hand, you're not going to catch crappie like this, okay? You're not going to catch crappie like this. You got to get out there. And if you don't have rods, you don't have reels, listen, everything you need right down there in the description. My hyperlinks to everything. If you want a 10-footer, you want a 9-footer, you need the 132nd orange, you need the 132nd pink, you need the 132nd chartreuse, you need the 132nd white, everything's down there. If you decide that you want to go with a 116, everything's down there. 2 clicks, boom, boom, put it in your cart and check out. Listen, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Diners Card, PayPal, we accept all of them, okay? We got so much stuff, guys. I got 2 stores, okay? You'll see at the front or the beginning of this video how to navigate between the 2 stores. If you need a rod to go with your favorite reel, or you just need a reel to go with your favorite rod, watch this. Let me show you this. Look, all of my rods are counterbalanced just like this. This reel was made to go with this rod, okay? So at the end of the day, it won't wear you out. It's pure carbon fiber. This rod is equivalent to 3 pair of household scissors. That's how light it is. You're going to pay a little bit more for it, okay? Because this quite possibly may be the last 9-footer or 10-footer that you ever buy, okay? And in the future, we're looking at coming out with 12 and 14s as well. Listen, sit back, relax, watch it. Listen, don't listen to me, but watch it with your own eyes. And if you have any questions, guys, you know how to reach me. Just send me a direct message. I try to get back to everything as fast as possible. And I try to respond, but if I don't, guys, just keep at me, because I'm running 7 different platforms, but I try to show you guys and illustrate. Nobody else on YouTube is doing this. Cam is the only one doing it. Let's check out the video. Okay, guys, listen, I'm going to show this to you in 2 different angles. The reason why I'm showing it to you like this before we get ready to fish, I'm going to show you, this is very, very simple stuff. I'm getting ready to cut and tie, because I never get back on the water with the same hook. I always cut and tie, and I put on new hooks. Look, this is simple stuff what I'm doing. You see the 132nd orange, number 2 nasty bin hook. I'm running the chartreuse, number 2 nasty bin, 132nd, number 2 nasty bin hook, okay? And I'm running the hot pink, nasty bin hook, the red hook, and I'm running the white. I don't have the black. I will try to run the black, but listen, I'm running 6 rods. I'm spider rigging. So I wanted to show these to you, and listen, I'm still using minnows. I actually am ready to switch to trolling for the big ones, but listen, I don't determine how they want to be caught. I have to flow with the weather. Listen, it is right now, it is 82 degrees, and we're in October, 82 degrees, and it's still warm, and I got to wait for that temperature to drop. When the temperature drops, guys, that's when I'm going to be moving to the big girls, the 15, 16, 17-inch crappie. Okay, so I want you guys to try this and see how it works for you. All you do is just put a minnow on, okay? And it sits in the water column like this, like flat. That 132nd allows that minnow to push it around. That's why I don't use the 1/16 or the 1/8. I use the 132nd. Okay, for those guys that still like to use minnow with a split shot, let me see if I can show it to you real quick. I'm going to see if I can open it up. There we go. You know I have the nasty bin hooks. I have them in a number 2, and I also have it in a 1/0. You can see it. You can see that bin. We're the only people. Look, the tip is barbed. The tip is barbed. Okay? That's the Deadly Blood Red. I also have it in a platinum black, and I also have it in a 22 karat gold plated 1/0 and number. I don't have the number 2, but I have the red in the number 2, and I have the platinum black in number 2. And listen, don't forget your split shots. They're perfect for crappie. But let me push this to the side for a minute. The reason why I like this right here, okay, and everything that you see is right down there in the description and in the hyperlink. All you got to do is just take 2 clicks, put it in your cart, and check out. Because that loud color allows the crappie to see it. Look at these loud colors. Okay, look at those loud colors. Look at the orange. They see it. But remember, if crappie can't see it, they can't bite it. Look at the white. All right. So let me put you on the pedestal, guys. I want to show you the rods that I'm using and how I'm going to, the difference between my rods, my carbon fiber rods, and all the other rods that are on the market. I got one here because you guys have to remember, I didn't always produce my own crappie rods. Okay. I didn't always produce, but in the last almost 8 years, I've produced my own rods. They're pure carbon fiber and they come with a reel. Let me put you up on pedestal. I'm going to show you the difference between my rods and everybody else. Okay. Let me see if I can pull you up just a little bit. This ain't going to take very long, okay, because we're going to get to fishing. So I sell them in 40 packs, okay? I want you guys to remember this. When you order, we custom make them for you, okay? We custom make those jig heads just for you. 3 sizes you need in your tackle box. You got to have that 1/32. You have to have that 1/16, which is the most popular, and the 1/8. Okay, we're approaching fall. As soon as these temperatures start dropping, guys, you're going to see me go from catching 11.5s, 10.5, 11.5s to 15, 16, 17, 18-inch crappie. Okay, look, this is my 10-footer. This is my carbon fiber 10-footer. Let me show it to you so you can see it. Okay, you see it? It has a serious backbone to it. And look, I extended the EVA grip so you get major contact here. Okay, and by the way, it floats in the water. So if you're on a kayak and you're running 10-footers, you ain't got to worry about it sinking if it drops off of your kayak or your boat because it floats. All right, let me show it to you so you guys can see it. You see how you have a little shake, that backbone kicks in, but it's super sensitive. Okay, and you guys will be able to see me using them coming up here in the next few minutes. All right, that's my 10-footer. Okay, let me show you the competitions. I kind of disguised it a little bit so you can see it. You see all that play in there? Can you guys see that? Look at that play. Now remember, if you catch a 3-pound crappie, who's controlling who? One guy made a comment that I thought it was awfully funny. Cam, man, you sell a lot. You sell everything. Listen, guys, the reason why it's different to you is because nobody else on YouTube has as many rod and reels that I have. Nobody has as many jig heads as I have. These are my own jig heads. We custom paint them for you. Nobody else has 8.5 million pieces of plastic. Who owns them and comes out here and I show you how they work. I've been doing this for almost 10 years, guys. Okay, so it seems rather strange to you. Yeah, I admit that. Okay, because I got my own stuff and I got a lot of it. Matter of fact, I got so much of it in Cam's crappyhole.com. I got over 1,000 products in that store, so much stuff that we had to open up a second store. So if in fact that you need a rod, a 10-footer or a 9-footer to go with your reel, look at that. Look at all that play in there. Look at that. You see that? How you gonna control a 3-pound crappie or 2-pound crappie? What is that old saying? It's always best to have and not need than to need and not have. This ain't what you need. This right here ain't, listen, I want to say this. This is, by the way, this right here is fiberglass. We don't use fiberglass. We use carbon fiber. This is my 9-footer. Okay, this is my 9-footer. You guys have seen me for the last 2-3 years use this rod. Look at the play in it. You see the difference? And it comes with a matching reel. Pure carbon fiber. Okay, pure carbon fiber. She's white faded to red. Look, see that? This is my 9-footer. I got a 9-footer and a 10-footer. I got 154 rods on the market today. But anyway, guys, let's get out there. We're getting ready to go fishing. If there's anything that you need, guys, one last thing I want to say. For you guys that's been supporting me for almost 10 years, this is retroactive. Anybody that has purchased a rod and reel from me, a lot of you guys already know it, from an accident, you get a lifetime replacement on any rod that you break, which means it's continuous. You break this rod, you don't have to send me pictures, you don't have to mail it back to me. Cam, we broke our rod, man, we need to get a replacement. Go online or take a look at your account. All you have to do is just pay for 2-day air to get it to you, and I give you 85% off a brand new one, and it's on your way. You get it 2 months later and you break that one, just contact me. Again, it's for life. Anything happens, your grandson, he gets to rolls the tip up in the window, okay, in the car. All you gotta do is call me. If it's your fault or not, I still got you for life. If it's three accidental replacement, 4 accidental replacement, 5 accidental replacement, I got you. That's just for you supporting me for life. Nobody else does that. I always have you. I don't care if it's 2 years from now. All you gotta do is just pay for 2-day shipping and handling, and I give you 85% off a brand new rod. If it's a 9-footer, I got you. If it's a 10-footer, I got you. If it's 6'6", I got you. 6'2", I got you. 6 foot, no worries. Okay, Guys, let's get ready to hit the water. I wanted to show that to you. Remember, those nasty bend hooks. If you need your split shots, I got you covered, guys. Look, this ain't gonna get it. I'm telling you that right now. You can't do nothing with this. You can't do nothing with this. And I grew up off of this, but I turned around and I produced a better product. Okay, let's get ready to get out there so you can watch and see how my products work. Yank! Let me see if I can turn the boat a little bit. Off in the far distance, guys, I want to tell you, I got some guests barking off across the lake. So, you see that orange marker up there? Look how close it is to shore. Okay, you guys saw my last video. If you haven't seen my last video where I go head to head and I show the difference between digital imaging and old school 2D sonar, that's what a good set of electronics will locate. Otherwise, you ride right by this spot. Let me kind of get myself together. Let me pull up just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, I'm fishing in about 10 feet of water, but they're suspended in about 7 feet. Now remember this, whenever you ask somebody, hey, listen, where'd you catch fish at? What depth did you catch them at? They may say 10 feet of water, but in actuality, they were catching them in 6.5 feet of water. You have to be specific when you're looking for crappie, okay? So let me get myself together, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me get all these rods hooked up. Listen, if you feel intimidated by running 6 rods, I got buddies that run 22, okay? I get it. But just get out there, man. It's a good problem to have when all these poles go down at the same time. Let me get myself together, guys, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. You know, because they may be in the mood for one color one day, they may be in the mood for another color another day. So that's why I have mismatched different colors on here. But this is my opinion. I think it's important to run that 1/32, because they can push it around, that the jig head isn't heavy. It's not as heavy as a 1/16, and definitely surely not as heavy as a 1/8. And sometimes when you pull up right here, guys, it may take them a minute. Sometimes they hit immediately. You let them do. Look how close I am to shore. Look at that. Look how close I am to shore. You wouldn't even think about finding this spot. Let me back up a little bit. Again, I want to re-emphasize to you guys, I had planned on coming out here and trolling with my bobbers, okay? But apparently they're not interested in that yet. We're going to try again in the evening to see if we can have some luck. See if we can locate these guys. All it took. Look, I just came from the table. I'm showing you guys. Hey, look at that. Fast and furious. Look at this. Come here. Come here. Look at that. Look at that. One on pink and one on orange. Look at this. Oh, we missed out. Let me back out. Let me back out a little bit. Let me back out and get myself back together. Good night. Good night. Let me say this to you. Guys, if I can do this, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. And again, it's about looking at, if crappie can't see it, they can't bite it. Okay? I understand the hook and the split shot. Guys, look at this. Yank! Look at this. Guys, we're getting towards that time. We're getting towards that time. And look, I'm never ever the sharpest knife in the drawer. And I'm not a professional fisherman. Guys, all I do is just perfect persistence. That's all I do. Okay? Try this one. Listen, right down there in the description. You don't know whether they want the chartreuse or whether they want the hot pink. Stop thinking like you want to think. Okay? Let them decide what they want. Look, orange, chartreuse, and hot pink, all three of them. Okay, you don't know which one was biting because of the color. You present them an array of color and let them decide what they want. I had to back out. That spot there is so hot. I had to back out. Let me see if I can get myself together here. Alright. Put this one here back in the hole over here. That's a 9-footer. And listen, everything you need is right below in the description. Wow. 112, 111.5, and another 11. Let me put him right here. I'm going to get baited back up. And we're going to get back in the hot spot. Listen, if running 6 poles is too much for you, then just run 2. Run 3. You decide. You're the captain of your own ship. Look at this. Look at this 12. You're the captain of your own ship. Look, I'm inching back up there to the hot spot. Wow. And let me say this, sometimes guys, listen, back there at the back, they're not hitting on anything. Your normal spots may not be jumping because the seasons are changing. You have to try something different. Okay, you'll be quite pleasantly surprised. Look at that. We are on a meat run today, okay? Let's put these in the basket. Let me tell you this. You're going to, if you fish for crappie a lot, you're going to run across that big three-pound crappie. Okay? You saw me earlier show you the difference between my rods and everyone else's. Okay? Mine are carbon fiber, pure carbon fiber. Okay? And somewhere along the line, if you fish for crappie a lot, you're going to run across that 3 pound, and you better be ready. And listen, I've heard the argument, Cam, man, all you do is sell. Listen, when you have good stuff, you want people to know about it. And I'm going to tell you this too. You guys are so used to watching somebody else push someone else's products that it's become the norm. All of a sudden, this dude comes along and he has his own items. Okay? And he's happy about them. You're like, whoa, what is this dude doing? Yeah, because his stuff is just that good. Listen, any orders over $35, guys, you get free shipping. And right up there in the top, left or right hand corner, you're going to see Cam's Crappie Combos. Matter of fact, I'm going to have at the end or either the beginning of this segment, I'm going to have a special to show you how to port between both stores. Look at that, we're jumping right here in front of us. Okay, so you don't have to put in the URL, you just port between both stores. I'm going to have that either before the video or either after the video. You'll be able to see it. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that. Hey! That's all it takes. Now remember, do not take your eyes off of that rod. Let me show them to you so you guys can see it. Off of the other rods. Because you got 5 more rods that are in the water. Look, look, look. Yank! Look at that. Oh, man, that was a nice one. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, that was a nice one. Man, that was a nice one. Ooh, that one right there created havoc in my shoulders. That was a nice one. Look at this. Yank! Ooh, come on, Cam. You know what? I'm going to have to switch to a bigger hook. I'm going to have to switch to a bigger hook. I was not anticipating. I like big hooks, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's back out. Let's back out. Oh man, we missed 2 nice ones. man. What's that guy? Oh man. Oh man. By the way, I want to tell you guys, my rods float. If you happen to make a mistake, don't worry about it. Your rods land in the water, your rod and reel, they float. Let's get this rascal off here. Get my pliers. Man, let's see if we got one right there. Straight right there. Put this one. Nothing on this one. Get him back straight. When we get back up there, look at this. Look at this. God, dog it. I'm sitting around there. Look at this. Yay! Look at that. I'm not even close to the marker. Look at this. Whoa, man, what is this? This is not a crappie. Yes, it is a crappie. We got a foul hook. Look at that. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, listen, we've hit our quota already. We have hit our quota already. Guys, listen, I'm going to continue to fish here a little bit more. I want to tell you guys, at the front of the back, I'm going to show you how you can navigate between both of my stores. Let me pull back in the shade a little bit. Let me show you guys these rascals. Man, that took us every bit of, I don't know, 8 minutes to catch crappie like this. And the reason, listen, I want to say this to you. I don't really have anything to do with it, okay? It's because the seasons are changing. And when the seasons start changing, let me pull over here a little bit. I'm trying to stay away from that marker. When the seasons start changing, you have to figure out what they're interested in. Look, they're jumping all around the lake. It's because of the water temperature, okay? Don't think that, man, this dude right here, look at him. Look, I don't have anything to do with it. I was that guy that was in class, in high school, in college, that didn't never have his assignment, okay? That's just who I was. So don't think that it's all about Cam. It's not. Guys, it's a numbers game. What is that old saying? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. If I have more poles in the water, if I have... Let me show you guys this rascal too. If I have more poles in the water, you got 2, I got 6, guess who's going to catch the most fish? You just have to just go through your numbers. Numbers don't lie. Anyway, guys, everything that you need is right down there in the description. I provided the hyperlink. All you got to do is just click, put it in your cart, and check out. That's all you have to do. And listen, if you need a 2-man boat, I got you. Go to my store. You'll see them in there. I got them new and I got them used. Okay? Guys, I sell you the whole rig. All you have to do is a few clicks, put it in your cart, check out, and just push it in the water. I got the rods. I got the hooks. I got the boat. I got the reels. I got the plastics. I got everything that you need, okay? So don't wait too late before the weather starts turning. It's too cold. You can't get out there. I decided I'm going to get it next year. Nobody's promised. Nobody has a guaranteed I'm going to be here tomorrow, Phil. Until next time, guys, keep those hooks wet. This is your boy Cam. Keep those lines tight, and we'll see you on the next turn. Okay, guys, this is your boy Cam from Cam's Crappie Hole. I want to say congratulations for the people that took advantage of our 15% that we just sent out on one of our promos. Listen, we do this all the time to save you guys money. How to sign up for our email list so you'll get these free 10%, 15%, 20%, 25% out promo codes that we sent out, okay? So when you go to camscrappiehole.com, okay, this is the phone on a phone application. When you click camscrappiehole.com, when it opens up, okay, look, you can see everything right here. When the page opens up, you stroll to join our email list, stroll all the way down to the bottom. You can see our most popular products are right on the front page. So when camscrappiehole.com opens up, all you have to do is just scroll down. You'll see a lot of our products right there. Okay, now, when you get all the way down to the bottom, you can see how many products we have. We're still running. Look at this. This is just the front page, okay? This is just, guys, nobody even comes close to us. Okay, when you get all the way down to the bottom, which you can see how you pay, how to contact me, so on and so forth, you'll see one last video. Right up above that video, you'll see sign up to our mailing list. Okay, all you have to do is punch in your email. Listen, it's free. Put in your email address, okay? And then punch that red button and you get it. You'll get all the promo, you'll be on our list. You'll get all the promo codes that we send out, and we generally do this, guys, to save you money 2 or 3 times a month, okay? Now, the second thing I want to show you, we have 2 websites. We have camscrappyhole.com and we also have camscrappycombos.com, okay? Right now, I'm on camscrappyhole.com. You see that red banner down there at the bottom? You see how it's always there? Look, watch this. Look, when I click on the magic stick, 6-foot magic stick, look at the banner. You see the banner right there? See it down at the bottom again? Okay? It's there all the time. So, you can use that red banner to port back and forth between both of my stores. So look, when you click it, boom, like that, look. Now I'm on camscrappycombos.com. Okay? This is our largest selection of kits here. Okay? And I want to show you how to navigate on it. When it opens up Cam's Crappy Combos, you see those 3 lines right there? Let me see if I can show them to you. It's called a burger. You click that burger, look at the drop down drawers open up. Okay, so on Cam's Crappy Combos, if you need a rod to go with your favorite reel, or you need a reel to go with your favorite rod, look, boom. You click rods, look, we sell our rods separately. Okay, so that way you can pick out what you need on a separate occasion. Plus, on top of that, we also sell reels to go with your favorite rod, or rods separately to go with your favorite reels. Okay, we have more selection of kits in Cam's Crappy Combos. So if you need a kit, look, go back to that burger, go down to hooks and plastic sets, kits right there, ultimate kits. Look at all the kits. Let's see when it opens up. Popular, elite. Let's go to popular kits. Okay, see the kits right there? Look at that. So you get a combination of everything, including our hardware and our plastics. Okay, so you want to go back. Let me say this before I go. Before I leave Cam's Crappy Combos, everything on Cam's Crappy Combos comes with free shipping. Okay, there's that red banner again. You see it right there? Boom. If you want to go back to camscrappyhole.com, look, boom. Click, and you're right back at camscrappyhole.com. Okay, now camscrappyhole.com, we have over almost 1,000 products, over 900 products in this store. On Cam's Crappy Combos, we have almost 500 products in that store. So listen, nobody can touch us when it comes to this crappy game. We're dragging everybody out there, okay? So you're back at camscrappyhole.com. You see the burger right there? Boom. You click the burger, look at that. Gift cards, kits, apparel. And listen, you want to go to tackle and gift cards? Click the plus emblem. Look, gift cards, rod combos. Look, our newest products, 2023. You click the plus emblem like this. Look, rod and reel combo kits. Boom, there it is. These are our newest 2023 combo kits. So this will give you guys an idea of how to navigate between our 2 stores. And look, there's that red bar again. You go back to Cam's Crappy Combos. Look, click that red button. You're right back there. So that way you won't have to do it, to go back and forth and punch in the URLs. You just click the red banner that's always there, either at the top or the bottom. Listen, don't forget to sign up for our email list. Go to camscrappyhole.com and stroll all the way down to the bottom like I showed you guys, and that way you can sign up and get the free discounts, because everybody likes to save money. This is your boy Cam. Let's get the fishing.